going to reschedule that at a later time.
Amen.
We'll let everyone know when that happens. The New Direction Church Picnic is scheduled for August 6th. If anyone would like to take part on the planning committee, please contact Sister Octavia. The location of the picnic will be at William Land Park. So we're hoping, to pull that together and everyone can just come out and just have a good time. On our women ministry meetings are every first Friday of the month. And the meetings are via Zoom at 7 p.m. We would like everyone to please come and fellowship with us. We would like more of the women of the church to just take part because we'll be having a great time. If you have any questions, you could just see me. The New Direction Children's Church is scheduled for the 2nd and 4th Sunday. The youth pastor is Sherry Spotted. So we're hoping to have more children to come and we could just get that going. On Tuesdays at 6:30 p.m. is our praise team and choir rehearsals. If you would like to join the choir, please contact Sister Tracy Ward. We're really trying to pull our choir back together. We need more participants to just come and just help us out in that area. Our New Direction Sunday broadcast is on Facebook Live at 10:45 a.m. The website is New Direction CC. And our Bible study is every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. with our senior pastor, Dr. Anthony Wallace. At this time, we would like to acknowledge visitors. We have Pastor LeBlanc. We're on behalf of New Direction Christian Center and our senior pastor, Dr. Anthony Wallace, we would like to thank you for worshiping with us today. Please come back. May God bless you.
Somebody say amen. Amen. We thank God this morning for another day, another opportunity. I can't tell you where people are at, and I don't even try anymore. It's just we'll accept the folks that are here and go from there. But one of the things we need to understand is if you're in leadership, sick don't work. Somebody told me they were sick. I said, so am I. But if God gave me strength enough to get up, and I can come and do something. If I can't sing, I'll sit. If I can't sit, I'll lay down. There's enough room on the pew to lay down. but you need to be here and to continue to build what it is that God has given us. I want to just say a few words about my friend, Dr. Bott, who was pastoring down in Los Angeles, and we used to go down there every year. Grab us a bus and go down to LA every year to his church, and we had some times, and it was so good to see him yesterday. He's not just my friend, but his whole family. We're all just like family. We from when Shanda and Tanya and me and Daryl and all the whole family, Trina and all of us, we've just been family for years, and we support each other. And we're just so glad to see him here this morning. He stopped by and asked you to pray for his sister who, she was in the hospital, then yesterday she was out. We were at the funeral home talking, and then they had to take her back to the hospital last night. So we praying for her, just pray for her. She's been through a lot, and we continue to pray for her strength and her recovery. But other than that, we pray for my family back in Ohio. Just to have somebody get shot 60 times ain't right. I don't care what he did. To get shot 60 times is not. The police didn't have to shoot him 60 times. Somebody ought to say amen. 60 times they shot him. And I was just on the phone this morning with his mom, and they just struggled, trying to make sense of the whole thing. I'm not saying that we are all innocent, but 60 times is a little excessive to me to shoot somebody if you're police. So we're praying, pray for our family, pray for that city, because they're going insane. And I can't tell you where it's going to end up at, because they are going insane. And we're living in the last days.
Amen.
And if you ain't figured that out yet, you just keep on living. We had a young man killed here in Sacramento, and just another killing downtown. Brother Grimes, and we pray for that family. We pray for all of the families that are losing people. It's just, it doesn't make sense. It just does not make sense. But Brother Darrell, anyway, come on back. Now he done moved to Houston. And we want him back in California. And according to him and his wife, they want to come back to California. So we see if we can get them back. I know anybody been to Houston know that the weather and stuff down there is not someplace I really want to be. I was down there for a week, and I was ready to come back in 2 days. So, hurry back. We want you to come back. Again, to the women's ministry, you always blow my mind. You always just do everything that it takes to keep the church going. And we thank God for you. And I heard you almost had over 40-something women there yesterday eating, and the food was amazing. And we got some of the older members that came back to the church. Shanda was there, and and she's still supporting everything that we do here, and we thank God for her. I tried to get my daughter to go, and she said, "Oh, I don't think I ever been to that." So I guess that was her way of saying she wasn't coming. But we thank all of you for coming out, and for those women that did not participate, please start working with the women. They do a great job, and if it wasn't for them, I was telling Deacon Leon yesterday, I talked to him. I was telling him yesterday, he said, "I know the women are still doing that thing." I said, "Yeah." And he's excited about that. And one day he'll get back to church. Amen. He made a statement about, well, if I don't get there standing, I'll get there laying. So whatever that means, I didn't even pay no attention. But we miss Deacon Leon. Amen. Just like we miss Deacon Kerrigan and all of our other deacons that have gone home to glory. And so, with that said, I guess it's time for me to preach. Amen. Can I have Pastor? Can you have me? I'll let Pastor close us out with a prayer, but I didn't want to. I can't get over. our understanding about Hebrews. And I like to teach out of Hebrews, but Hebrews, the 11th chapter, verses 17 through 19. And 19th will be my latest sermonic spotlight on that particular verse. But it says that Abraham, and I want you, because as I preached this before, and I think about what's going on in our life, it's just, I gotta keep preaching this message until somebody gets it. Amen. Because it just seems to me that we keep forgetting about how we need to understand faith. It says that Abraham, and based on thinking that God could even raise his son from the dead. Now y'all got to get this. Because remember the looks on people's face, and then I had a guy that came in the funeral home the other day, and he said, "Man, I remember you preaching a sermon that I saw on Facebook Live about Abraham. And I'm struggling with some stuff in my family. If you ever preach that again, let me know." I said, "You know what? I'll preach it Sunday." And he said, "I'll tune in." He said, "I'm home taking care of my wife, but I'll tune in." And so this is a message, and I